Alright, I'm guessing this is like a Sandrone story quest. I will say I've noticed, yeah, it's really cool now. I can just press W and S for going across all of these. Yeah, I did hear about going to the moon. Maybe that's Sandrone? Oh, there's a new area here. Also, yeah, it's so cool that you can press F now for teleporting here. But before we start this, first of all, yeah, we've got Sandrone. Oh yeah, of course, we've got this stuff. If I'm not mistaken, yeah, they all have it on their like extra talents, just like with the Hexarai characters. But instead, I think it's related to the whole like stellar conduct stuff that they've done now. What I do find interesting though is, of course, we have fire and electro characters here, understandably so, but we also have an animo character. Oh, you can go up. Oh wow, that's very nice as well. I can just press this to go through all of them now. But if we find Mizuki, I've not seen anything about a certain reaction. Wait, you know what I reckon is going to be the case? Maybe there's going to be a cryo swirl over in Snezhnaya. It's probably going to be like lunar reactions where we've only got one of them out right now. Happens to be the Electro one again now that I think about it. And then maybe when Snezhnaya's out, they'll bring out characters which can also do like a swirl one in this example. And also just finally, before we get into it, I do just want to see the test run, as usual. I still don't know much. All I know is she's a cryo DPS with this new stellar conduct. I still don't really know what stellar conduct is either. Okay, yeah, so by having her you could do stellar conduct, I figured. Yeah, Starlight Prism will be on the field, creating a whole star field. All characters in that field get cryo and electro damage bonus. And when opponents are hit by cryo electro, the field will store the elemental energies and release them every 4 seconds, and doing so increases damage bonuses. And also opponents get their physical res reduced. I mean, that part's just what superconduct was before. Wait, okay, so her attacks are just like Nervalette almost. I'm assuming that's how you play her. It's actually really weird having Sandrone here now. She is Claymore, right? Her attacks remind me of Cave, where she's not actually... Ah yeah, and that's the charge attack. That's actually really cool. And as I said before, I was actually going to get her if Polonia was part of the kit. Wow. Never would I think I'd see this as being a good team. That's insane. But anyway, I feel like I've already gone off track enough. See how on earth Sandrone came back from the dead. I've got posters. Oh wait!
See? Told you they'd be here.
Wait, it's literally the, no, I've done this before. It's that guy.
Oh, and Shiori and Farina too!
Yeah.
Ah, Hydro Archon above! If it isn't my darling camera operator and clapper loader! A very happy Fontanalia festival to you as well!
I'm guessing you came back to celebrate with us?
Yeah, I think it was... Actually, wait, maybe it's longer ago than I'm thinking. Might have been around when Navia came out or something, actually. There might have been a year between that, though.
Yep.
I don't know.
And how about two? Even though the last festival had some unexpected hiccups, making the film was still super fun.
Yeah.
Since you're all here together like this, you must be planning on entering the competition, right?
Well, yeah, Chefress was new at the time, I think.
A celebration of the entertainment industry. No one who's anyone would choose to sit this one out. It only happens once a year, after all.
Fontaine Fashion Week might be more my speed, but the film festival brings in a lot of orders and boosts brand recognition, so I wasn't going to miss out either.
A few new awards
Sounds
have
a
been
bit
added
different.
this year, too.
Could be imagined that.
Best Director, Best Costume Design, and Best Camera Operation.
I'm listening.
Oh, sounds like we've got work to do. Come on, tell us. What's Musketeer Pictures film gonna be about?
Oh, about that.
Also, just as a side note, it's actually so weird being back in Fontaine now. Feels like it's been ages.
What's wrong, Xavier? What's with that look? Oh, man. You weren't scammed by some shady investor again, were you?
In fact, wait, yeah, apart from Leeway, I think every other nation has kind of been featured recently in some way or another.
No, even I'm not naive enough to fall for something like that again. Besides,
Like,
thanks
even
to the
Inazuma,
fine
I think
people
there was
here,
something recently.
Musketeer Pictures has more than enough funds to shoot without investors.
And yet problems persist.
Huh? What do you mean?
Lack of people now? Maybe?
Well, we were planning to replicate our past success and shoot a film based on a popular novel.
Copyright?
But as we were holding auditions for the female lead earlier today, a striking young mademoiselle wandered in by accident. Her disposition was simply ethereal. The look in her eyes somewhat melancholic. Oh, I wish you could have been there. The awe I felt can scarcely be put to words.
Maybe Sandrone... Wait. Wait, no, Columbina's probably here, isn't she? I didn't pay attention to the image shown for this event. Columbina's probably here, isn't she?
You had to be there, friend. No matter where she stood, it was as if her surroundings,
It's Columbina,
even the
isn't it?
air itself, turned into the perfect shot.
Guess you found your lead actress then?
No, quite the opposite. My script is entirely unworthy of her. I fear it is. Nevertheless, I couldn't help but approach the mademoiselle to ask about her background and what brought her to Fontaine.
What did she say?
Sadly, she said her best
Yep,
friend was gone.
knew it.
After returning to her own homeland not too long ago, she decided to visit where her friend was from to remember them better.
Called it.
Oh, no wonder she looked sad.
Yes, but that's when it struck me. Why not cast her as the lead in a film centered around her search for this old friend?
Huh? You're gonna rewrite the whole script?
I swear that's like an
Is there even
entirely
enough time?
new thing
Isn't
at that
the prep
point.
work super complicated? We might not finish.
Think about the difficulties we faced with the two musketeers. We had to start from scratch back then, too. I'd say we're ahead of the game this time.
You know what, sure.
Guess so, but
Don't worry, Paimon. Shiori and I have evaluated the proposal, and we support Xavier's decision.
I won't really need to start on the costumes until the cast is finalized, so it's not too much extra work for me.
Alright then.
Oh, fair mademoiselles. How can I ever thank you?
I mean, to be honest, if Farina says it's okay, then it's okay. Let's be real.
Finishing the script would be a start.
Oh.
You know, compared to
Oh.
a commercial
Oh, no.
popcorn flick,
Oh.
I do prefer the idea of shooting a more artistic film. One that leaves a profound and lingering impact in the hearts of the audience.
Mm-hmm. I agree. True trendsetters are the people who dare to go against the grain.
wow! Leave it to Director Farina to have a vision. Honestly, though, the artistic passion of everyone at Musketeer Pictures is inspiring.
By the way, have they even got, presumably, Columbina in on this, though? Or are we just assuming she's gonna join?
Anyway, now that we've heard so much about this lead actress, Paimon's gotta know who it is!
Yep.
Ah! Columbina! What are you doing
Okay,
here?
never mind. She must have agreed to it then.
Hello.
I just
I
forgot,
was
I
just
guess.
walking past when I heard you talking about me, so I came over.
Huh? You know Miss Columbina?
Of course! Wait a second. Does this mean Columbina is the actress who inspired the whole rewrite? Yeah.
Hmm?
Wait, so did you make the trip by yourself, Columbina?
Yeah, she probably
Yes.
flew or something,
I
didn't she?
mentioned how I wanted to visit other nations once things settled down in Notcry, remember? So I went to the curatorium to ask Never for advice. She told me about the film festival in Fontaine and said it might be fun to visit.
Let's go over to Leeway as well. Maybe she knows, Zibai, that was it.
I spoke to Lauma before I left too, and she thought it was a great idea to get out for a bit. It's just, I received quite different travel advice from the two of them.
Oh? How so?
Well, Lauma told me to go out and experience new things and make new friends.
Yeah.
What a wonderful suggestion. That's how a trip should be.
What about Nefer?
Oh, gather information.
She said, don't trust
Yeah, okay.
anyone and don't talk to strangers.
Yep, that sounds like her.
I can understand that too. It shows this Nefer cares about you a great deal, Miss Columbina.
Yes, so I plan on combining their advice. All I need to do is turn strangers into friends, and then I can talk to them.
Right. But also, yeah, I genuinely thought she's about to say that Nefer set her up to be, like, spying in on people to get information.
Huh. That kinda makes sense. But also, not.
Yeah, ultimately it kind of seems like Lama's advice.
Hey, Chiori. Oh, look
It's not
who's
really a
back.
compromise.
Happy Fontanalia Festival, you two.
Oh, looks like we have a superstar in our midst. How about an autograph, Big Shot?
Done.
Haha, very funny.
All settled then?
Yep, the Duke gave his blessing, and I cleared it with the
Oh,
Udex.
wow.
During the festival, inmates with good
Everyone.
behavior will get a chance to spend some time on the outside.
Under the stringent supervision of the Special Patrol, of course.
Risley! It's been a while. Happy Fontanalia Festival.
Yeah, how those... Yeah, I don't remember their names. There were these two guys in prison who were like best buds with the Traveler, I'm pretty sure.
Does that mean Veronique and her brother will be at the festival?
During a specific window of time, sure.
Wait, who?
Doesn't hurt to give the inmates something to look forward to. A little sun'll do them some good, I think. This is a friend from your travels, I'm guessing. Thought I heard something along those lines.
Right! We should make some introductions, huh? Chevros, Risley, this is Columbina. A friend we met in Nocry.
Yeah, just a moon
Welcome to
goddess, that's all.
Fontaine, Miss Columbina. I bet the weather's been quite an adjustment.
Former Harbinger as well, but don't... no big deal.
Yeah.
Ah. Conbina's trying to go to...
And not the good kind,
prison?
I take it.
No, I quite like it. It's a lot warmer than Not Cry.
What was the punch for?
Then what was the punch for?
Whoa,
Oh,
okay.
Should I not have
Unwisely.
done that? The flowers that bloom here are so vibrant, and the people are so kind.
It's because of Chevros
I
just
just
now,
wanted to
wasn't it?
become friends as fast as possible.
Ah, so that was meant as a gesture of friendship. Is that right, Miss Columbina?
Mm-hmm. Isn't that what friends do?
Yeah, but you never met the guy
Right.
before.
Might have been a bit premature
Yeah.
in this instance, though. Your friend here is quite the character.
Yeah, it doesn't get out much.
Good thing we said something.
Yeah.
You weren't seriously gonna go around punching every single person in Fontaine, were you?
No, just the ones I wanted to be friends with.
It's a good thing she punched Risley of all people. Well, not really at the same time, because he's the prison Duke guy, but he's probably the only person who wouldn't just get knocked over from a punch,
That's not...
to say the least.
What Paimon's trying to say is, maybe keep the punches to a minimum until after you're friends with someone.
Yeah, maybe punch Sandrone, if anything.
If you say so.
You're quite the character, Miss Columbina.
So, are we friends?
Of course. Any friend of the Traveler is a friend of mine.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oof. When it comes to friends, you sure know how to pick 'em.
So Miss Columbina is the lead actress I've been hearing so much about. The whole thing about her aura is starting to make more sense.
You gonna be part of the film this time too, Chevros?
That was the plan. But now that
just
Mr. Xavier
realized-
has changed the direction, I don't think I'm in quite as many scenes.
do they not recognize Columbina as the name of a Harbinger? Or is it just Damselet that they'd recognize? Actually, probably just, yeah.
It's all for the best, though. A different crew asked me to help consult on some of their musket work.
Oh, sounds like our trusty musketeer is as popular as ever.
I'm just going where I'm needed. I'm more than willing to help with whatever this production needs as well.
In the same way, I don't think any of these characters would recognize, what's his actual name again? Theophan or something? They'd recognize Pantalone, wouldn't they? Yeah.
Ah, well, speaking of, would you happen to know if there are scenic locations around the court of Fontaine that other crews haven't booked?
The festival's pretty popular this year, so there's not a lot left. You might just have to talk it over with the other productions and see if they'll let you squeeze in here and there.
Maybe just walk on the water. I'm pretty sure 2 of the characters here can do that.
I see.
Having trouble finding a filming location?
Yes, we made a last-minute decision to go down a different route.
This is
so
number
the
1.
indoor locations we reserved are no longer a good fit. And it looks like all of the best outdoor spots have been taken.
You know, I might know a place. Good views, good atmosphere, and no production team has snatched it up.
That sounds perfect! Where is it?
This is number 2.
You want me to reveal it just like that? Come on, let it be a surprise.
As much as that sounds riveting, I think we should divide and conquer. You go do that, and Director Farina and I will take Miss Columbina around the city to discuss lighting and styling. Is that all right with you, Miss Columbina?
Traveler?
Yeah, everyone here is our friend. So don't worry about a thing and just focus on enjoying.
Oh,
Okay.
whoops. Didn't mean to do that. But I was about to say, yeah, just stick with Risley and Chevres.
All right, then the Traveler and I will go check out this potential filming location. It might even give me some inspiration for the new script.
Nothing will go wrong
I'll
with
leave
them.
this to the Duke then. Until later, everyone. Maybe we'll run into each other on set.
Okay then. Lead the way, Risley. Paimon's not built for suspense. Let's get this show on the road.
Who said anything about roads?
Huh?
Okay.
No way!
Wait,
You
what?
brought the wingolette up to the surface?
Oh wait, is that the big boat down
It'd
in
make
the...
quite the grand
Fortress
backdrop
of
for a
Mermaid.
film, don't you think?
Ah,
Paimon's more focused on the fact that this thing is supposed to be underwater.
yeah.
Inside the fortress of Meripede.
I forgot about this.
True. And keeping up with the maintenance on a vessel this big is a lot of work. It takes a crazy amount of manpower just to keep it up and running.
Oh. Paimon kinda thought it just sat there until you needed it.
I mean, it was only needed for the flood, wasn't it? Can probably just be
I
used like
wish
a boat.
it were that simple. The truth is the maintenance costs on this thing are substantial. So we decided to rent it out during the festival to earn some extra mora. Besides, the inmates are the ones who keep it in good shape. Seeing the fruits of their labor put to use is a good form of social rehabilitation for them.
Yeah, true, true.
You've really thought this through. What you think, Xavier? Is this a good place to shoot?
Ah, I've got it! Good messieurs and mademoiselles, I've got it!
Gonna take that as a yes.
The beginning is the hardest part, and the opening of this film has been eluding me, but now I know just how it should start.
Glad to hear it.
Thanks for bringing us here, Risley.
Don't thank me just yet. This isn't quite a done deal.
Huh? Not a done deal as in someone already rented it out? You said no other production teams had snatched it up.
This person isn't affiliated with a production team. The rental fee was high enough to scare off plenty of other film crews, but she didn't blink. Made quite the generous offer, and didn't even attempt to haggle.
Do you know what she plans to use it for? I'd like to at least have a rough idea before going in to negotiate.
I didn't ask for the details, but I did see what looked like a fishing permit and a business license on her desk.
Ah.
My guess is she's planning on using it for some kind of restaurant or aquarium.
A floating restaurant is sure to attract people. But an aquarium sounds cool, too. The views from the ship make it a great spot for a date.
They're making out to be a character I know, but I have no idea. Unless there's a Sandrone somehow.
The winglet might not be under my command right now, but it's always nice to see her admired.
Huh.
A film is sure to drum up some good publicity as well. I do hope we can work something out with the current captain.
Well, guess we should head over and talk things out then.
Best of luck.
Let's see this captain.
Wow! The winglet seems even bigger up close.
It's Sandrone.
The rooms are so spacious.
Listen to this music for a second and tell me it's not Sandrone.
Wonder who rented it out. Hello? Anyone there?
Perhaps the captain had business to attend to elsewhere.
Why rent such a massive boat just to have it sit here without even leaving so much as a note? Let's try again. Anyone there? Hello?
Seriously? Right now?
That is her, right?
What is
Oh,
it
no.
gonna take?
Seat
To
Lolly.
get some decent sleep around here.
Ah.
Is a nap too much to ask for?
I completely forgot because, yeah, she's got a new outfit.
Sorry, the aquarium's closed for the... Huh?
See, Lolly?
Traveler! Paimon! Hold on.
Very, like, expressive movements there.
This is just great. How am I gonna go out dressed like this? What happened to my regular clothes? The wash! I put them in the wash after I drank too much and fell into the fountain. Oh, this can't be happening. Am I seriously gonna go out like this?
Yes, sir.
Think we might have caught her at a bad time? See, Lolly?
I don't wanna hear it.
Hear what?
A single word about what I'm wearing. No comments, none. Is that clear?
Oh, yep. Crystal.
Huh? You think so?
This is still a thing? The mind reading?
No, wait, I
What?
told you not to say anything! What was... her thoughts. I heard her thoughts. How could I forget about that? This is so embarrassing. I seemed a little too pleased to get that compliment, didn't I? Wait, the mind reading went both ways. Does that mean the traveler's hearing all this too?
Nah, you're imagining
You
things.
clearly did.
Huh? What did we do? Paimon's not following.
Nothing. It's nothing. Let's just move on. Did you need something? You're not here alone, I see.
Hello, I'm Xavier, a film director and producer from Fontaine. I meant to introduce myself sooner, I just didn't want to, interrupt.
It seems a bit odd for Seat Lolly to be away from that land though, doesn't it? I took her to be the type that just wouldn't really ever move away.
No
Even
wonder
on
we
my
ran into
holiday.
each other in Fontaine of all places. You must also be in town for the festival then.
That's right. We're helping Xavier with his film. In fact, we were hoping to shoot some scenes on this boat. You're the one who rented it out, right, Seed Lolly?
Me? Rent a boat? I
Oh,
wish I had that kind of spare cash floating around.
wait, what?
Not to mention the spare time. Don't get the wrong idea, though. I'm not here to sail off into the sunset and live out some cushy retirement life, okay? I'm not that old.
Then why you dress like... how did you end up staying aboard the Winglet?
Well, I heard one of my favorite light novels was getting turned into a film, so I came to Fontaine to catch the premiere.
Ah.
Originally, I booked a room near the Opera Epicles, but I'm quite particular about where I sleep these days. I think it's an age thing.
Thought you said
And
we weren't
that
old.
bed? Oh, I just couldn't sleep in it. I tried to find a different hotel, but with the festival, everything was completely booked. Just as I was worried I'd have to sleep under a bridge or something, I happened to spot a help wanted sign on the side of the road.
Oh, so you're here to take care of the boat?
No, I was hired to man the front desk. The pay is a bit low, but food and
Oh,
drinks
yeah.
are...
Right.
Wow. They actually thought you'd be a good fit, huh?
What?
I don't think there's any
You
point
don't
here in
think
that
I'm
part.
cut out for it? All I have to do is tell people the aquarium isn't open yet. Other than that, I'm free to do whatever I want.
That's all?
Yeah, I was also kinda shocked. But it's not a lie. Head downstairs and see for yourselves. There's nothing but empty tanks. Not a marine animal in sight.
I think it's definitely going to be Sandrone. I have a feeling that she's like trying to not make herself known yet that she's back. So she's got Seat Lolly here on the off chance that Traveler or someone else is somehow here.
Did your boss mention anything about being open to film crews using this space? Our production was hoping to film on the deck for a few scenes.
No. That never came up. You could just ask her.
Oh, she's around? What kind of person is she? We should know what we're heading into.
She's nice enough, I suppose.
Huh.
Pretty reasonable, too. Even offered for me to move to a bigger cabin if I was too cramped. Back at the Masters of the Nightwind, I'm used to being the one giving orders. But working under her doesn't feel like being bossed around. She seems to respect what I think.
It's Sandrone, isn't it?
She sounds like a great boss.
She did tell me she'd rather not be disturbed, though.
Yeah.
She's been working on an important project, so I'd keep it brief.
Got it. Thanks for the heads up.
All right, the captain's quarters are this way. I can take... Wait. But I'm wearing... whatever. I doubt she'll care. Just follow me. Miss Guillotin? These visitors were hoping to ask you about something.
How do you pronounce it again? I already forgot. But I recognize that surname straight away. Yep, there we go.
I thought I said to limit the interruptions. Just tell them the aquarium is still...
Yeah, this is gonna be awkward.
Sandrone, you're here? Huh? You know each other?
Are you okay, Sandrone? Do you still remember us? Everyone was so upset after what happened. We all missed you so much.
Also, I've noticed her eyes are different now. Look really cool.
Miss Seat Lolly, why don't you escort this gentleman to the reception area for a cup of tea? I have something to discuss with these two in private.
Ah, I see. Right this way, Mr. Xavier.
Sandrone?
I really can't go anywhere without running into you two,
So
can I?
she can hit us with the Torre line now, can't she? I died and not cry, but I stayed alive and not cry.
Are you
Or in
okay?
Fontaine,
During the
rather.
battle, your core, it was...
Destroyed by that bastard Dottore.
Yo!
That's right. But as you can see, I'm fine now. No major issues. Or at least, there shouldn't be.
Kind of crazy language for this game, I can't lie.
What a relief. Why didn't you tell us sooner?
She's not wrong
Or
though.
come back to see your friends.
Now that I have the chance, I just want to say... Thank you for saving me.
Huh? Don't get the wrong idea. I only
Yeah,
saved
yeah.
you so we could complete that formula and defeat Dottore once and for all. Even if he did crawl back from the grave to make us all miserable again.
That doesn't matter. You're still a hero.
All right. But it wasn't just me. All I did was lend my brilliant mind to the cause and take care of one part of the plan. Although, I'm not denying it would have fallen apart without me.
Yeah, so it was really you, yeah.
You got that right. You're amazing. But how did you go from a,
From a lifeless pile of scrap to looking like this?
Well, my mom was trying to put it a bit more gently, but yeah.
And yeah, what happened to Polonia?
Where do I even start?
Oh, old outfits, so this must be from way back ago.
Curse it all! Where am I?
Oh, maybe this is more recent.
Did we do it?
Oh.
How much time has passed?
Oh, wait, what?
I'm not in one of that lunatic's experimental labs, am I? Wait. Fontanian decor. Books from the Research Institute. Phew. One thing at a time. Initiate self-diagnostics. Assess the extent of the damage. Cut power to compromised, non-essential components. Then reconstruct available action modules.
Why does she look different now then if she's been repaired?
Severe
Yeah?
damage to the core.
Oh.
Dottore, you bastard.
Never mind, she got... Oh,
Polonia?
oh.
Wake up! Activate!
Oh no. My boy.
You're in even worse shape than me. Internal gears and energy circuits are barely intact. Extreme damage to the core, just like me.
Damn.
Rebooting is off the table. Even if I could repair the damage, I don't know if... You used up all your critical energy in those final moments, didn't you? To protect the core of that guy in the hat, and the numerological array.
Music suddenly just switched up there.
Wait, the array. Yes, the prototype is still here. But can I even run it in this state?
Oh, the thing Polonia was safeguarding.
Whatever.
Right?
I have to try. I just need to confirm one thing. Activate the numerological array. Connect the computing core to my body. Just like I thought. It needs too much computing power. Cut off power supply to all functions except the thinking module. Please. I just need to ask one question. Initiate query regarding the 3 Moon Sisters. How many living moon goddesses are there in possession of the Trilunar Authority?
Right, she never got to see Columbina. She, like, died before that point, yeah.
1. It worked. You did it, Columbina. You made it back.
First time I've seen her not be angry at Columbina.
How did I survive? The self-diagnostics showed damage severe enough to shut me down for good. What triggered the reboot? A built-in message? Only visible after a core reboot. The final gift. Alen! Were you the one who gave me the second chance?
Oh, okay.
Why now? What activated it?
What's that? Is that a vision?
What is that? A vision?
Huh.
Wait, no. It's... a stellar linchpin?
A stellar linchpin? What's that?
You can think of it as a rare kind of vision. As for what causes one to manifest, well... that's still unknown. But in Snezhnaya, or in Afatui's research at least, it's believed to have some connection to the third descender.
Weren't the Gnosis from the third descender as well? Huh.
The third descender? We knew his remains were
Okay,
used to create the Gnosis, but this is the first we're hearing about a stellar linchpin.
Maybe it's like excess power from the Gnosis going to the linchpins. Or maybe it's that the power is like draining from the Gnosis. Maybe like there's a leakage.
You
That's
knew
my best
about
guess.
the remains? Right, of course. Look who I'm talking to.
Yeah, the fourth.
Yes. The heavenly principles used the remains of the third descender to create the 7 Gnosis as a means to consolidate the Archon system.
Yeah.
Visions result from that same system, so extrapolating from there, it's clear that the manifestation of a vision is also, to some extent, related to the third descender. Still following?
Never thought about like that, but yeah, that makes sense
For
actually.
those that wield them, visions serve as a means to channel elemental power.
I mean, apart from what I
The
just
same
said,
is
of
true
course.
of stellar linchpins. The difference is that, when wielding elemental energy, stellar linchpin users often exhibit a unique kind of power that seems to come from beyond to that.
Beyond?
It's believed that, when a stellar linchpin manifests, impurities from the remains of the third descender get fixed in place. Hence, the name. That's also believed to be the source of the strange power I just mentioned.
We've heard that visions can appear when someone has a really strong wish or desire. Stellar linchpins sound kind of similar, so does that mean...
Oh wait, sorry, I was so slowed out. Was the gift this stellar linchpin from Elan? Like, is that what's going on?
Huh? Oh, don't look at me like that. I've never had any grand wishes or aspirations. Just a list of things that drive me up the wall. So if you're asking why this thing appeared, I have no clue. All I know is that without it, the gift Alen left me, this built-in second chance, never would have triggered. The damage to my core was too severe. But thanks to the stellar linchpin's manifestation, it did trigger. And after my core rebooted, I was able to repair the damage to my body. I also managed to import the numerological array, along with some of Polonia's surviving algorithms, into this form.
Wait, does that mean Polonia is...
Yes. Unfortunately, Polonia is... beyond repair.
Damn.
Oh, we're so sorry to hear that. But you also mentioned something about a final gift?
Yes. Alen often spoke to me about wishes and desires when he was alive. I suppose he thought there might come a day when I wished for something, and was willing to sacrifice my own life to fulfill it. So he left me a chance to start over.
Wait, maybe that's what a linchpin is from. Like, sacrificing yourself.
No, never. Alen once said I was his proudest masterpiece. That might sound boastful coming from me, but it's also an undeniable fact. After Alen died, I started studying how Polonia and I worked. Polonia is essentially a computational machine, so it wasn't difficult to figure out the mechanical principles there. But when it came to my own structure, that's when Alen, the Lord Artificer's true greatness, struck me once again. I attempted to imitate it when I created Catherine, but in the end, she turned out to be nothing more than a superficial replica.
Yeah, the only time she seemed real was when Nahida took over.
What? But his creation skill, Catherine, is super impressive. We were shocked when we first found out she was a puppet.
Yeah.
No, she's nothing compared to what Alen was able to create. Some of the mechanical principles of my own core are still a complete mystery to me. Keeping that gift hidden wasn't even a challenge for him. Just a shame I had to waste it on fighting Dottore. I just couldn't stand the thought of him coming out on top. If you put it that way, the world owes me a whole lot then, doesn't it?
Yeah, who's gonna tell her he came back a second time?
Wait, but all this still doesn't explain what you're doing here. Risley said you rented the ship
true.
and even had some kind of fishing permit?
That's because I'm trying to go back to the place Alen and I lived when he was alive. My former home, I suppose you could say.
And you get that from fishing?
The second chance wasn't the only part of the gift. According to the message, Alen left me a few other things that are stored in the house we shared together. I'm hoping that whatever he left me can help fix certain anomalies in my rebooted core. And help me understand why I received a stellar linchpin in the first place.
Okay, so go back then. What does that have to do with fishing?
That's what I'm saying.
And to think I'm talking to the saviors of Fontaine. Did you forget that the water levels have been rising for centuries? I can't just go back to the place I used to live because now it's underwater.
I thought for a second she was trying to get the pipe weapon or something at this point.
Oh, right.
Yeah, she's trying to fish up the house.
With the rising water levels and changes in terrain, it's not just a matter of finding where it is, but also clearing away any sediment or debris. But Fontaine law prohibits unauthorized individuals and organizations from excavating underwater ruins. Amelazine caught me the minute I even made an attempt.
Why not apply for authorization then?
And face the endless slog of Fontainian bureaucracy. No thanks. Besides, I'm a Fatui harbinger.
Oh.
The diplomatic implications alone would be enough to give the gestionnaires at the Palais Mermonia a headache.
Still a harbinger then. Okay.
A fishing permit,
I thought it'd
on
be
the other
former at
hand,
this point.
isn't difficult to obtain at all. Minimal paperwork required. And under the name Guillotin, the application was a cinch.
Yeah, I cannot say that name.
So you're Exploiting a legal loophole?
Am I? That underwater home belongs to me. If I happen to chance upon it while doing some fishing, what's the issue with that? Of course, I do have to catch some fish to put in the aquarium, just in case the gestionnaires come to check up on things. That's also the reason I hired someone to man the front desk.
Okay, I misinterpreted that a lot then.
Isn't that kind of a waste? He went to all the trouble of getting a business license and rented out this giant ship. Just for show?
If you want to run an aquarium that bad, be my guest. Use the facilities however you want. I'm certainly not going to stop you.
I just realised, what's going on with this quest used to be like an event, because this is supposed to be like the big event before the next nation. But of course, since last year, they've now made it like a permanent thing. The new area that came out this update was the moon, but I think that's from a different quest, isn't it? Is this boat going to be available forever then?
All I want is to go back home and see what other
Who
gifts
knows?
Alen wanted me to inherit. Hold on. Enough about me. What are you two even doing here?
Festival, of course.
Seriously? They've been in there forever.
Yeah, I mean, it was a reunion from
The
someone who
reaction when they
died.
saw each other was strange, to say the least. You're lucky I was nice enough to leave the room and give them some space. Back in the Masters of the Nightwind, I'm the
What
one who
is
gets
this?
to kick people out. I just want to know what they're talking about. Should I cast a little eavesdropping spell?
You can literally read the traveler's mind.
Oh, no, what am I thinking? I'm Granny Eastley, the great shaman of the Masters of the Nightwind. I can't do something like that. This is just ridiculous. Making me wait out here for so long? Where's their respect for their elders?
Yeah, you're not the only 500-year-old here, though, that's the thing. Sandrone... Actually, I don't know how old Sandrone is, but probably around that age.
Ah, here they are.
Were you back there arguing or something? What took you so
Wait.
long?
But yeah, Lali might be the youngest out of those three, in fact. Now that I think about it.
The two of you are already acquainted with Miss Guillotin, then?
Gyutan. Is it Gyutan?
Oh, yep. But don't worry, we got everything sorted. Sandrone agreed to let us shoot on the ship, but it has to be when she's not here.
When she's not here?
That's right.
Doesn't be caught on camera.
You'll excuse me if I didn't exactly ask for this little reunion. I wasn't planning on seeing anyone. Like I said, my core is severely damaged. Even with the gift, there are anomalies that are making things unstable. I don't even know if I can continue to function without issues. So the priority is to fix these anomalies and get answers to my own questions. Then, I can see the people that need seeing.
Anyway, just let Sandrone know when you plan to film Xavier, and she'll, steer clear.
Yeah, I think that just means she wants to avoid Columbina, I can't lie.
I do hope I'm not causing Miss Guillotin too much
Because I
trouble.
take it Traveler just told, well, Paimon told her about that just
Keep a low
now.
profile for her own, complicated reasons. She doesn't want anyone else to know she's here.
Understood. I'll be sure to keep that in mind.
Oh, and see Lale?
Huh? You mean Miss Guillotin? What does she want? Oh, please don't let it be about the pajamas. What? The 7th of the Fatui Harbingers?
Oh, right.
Why are you telling me all this?
I asked the Traveler about you, and I've decided it's best to be open in this instance. I can understand if you would rather not work for a Harbinger. Regardless, the room on the ship is yours to keep. You're an acquaintance of the Traveler, and I plan to honor that.
Wait, she's actually nice? It's not
Yeah.
a problem. The captain also worked for the Fatui, and he helped Natlan a great deal. We know that there are good people among your ranks. Besides, I've been around long enough to know what it means to earn one's keep. This isn't Natlan, and I don't expect special treatment. Besides,
sitting at a desk isn't exactly back-breaking work.
Let's pretend like we didn't hear her, like, monologue tantrum.
I appreciate that perspective, great shaman.
Seat Lolly. Just call me Seat Lolly. That title makes me sound so... old.
Right.
Well, Seat Lolly, the Traveler and I are looking for something, so we'll be heading underwater together soon. I'll leave the ship in your care while we're gone.
What's up, Faith?
Together? How often?
Not too often. We're
Why does
heading
she
out in a
care?
bit, but I'll be available if you need something.
You couldn't, go alone?
I wanted to, but she was concerned about my physical well-being. So she offered to come with.
Guess my mental well-being means nothing then.
What?
Huh? Huh. This place has changed a lot. Guess I
Really?
really have been gone for a long time.
Yeah.
Let's look around and see what we can learn. Oh, and don't forget to catch a few to take back. We need to keep up appearances, remember?
Come to think of it, you can't just capture these animals normally, can you? It'd be cool if you could keep them for like the teapot or something. Right, I just realised, does Sandrone have... Wait, no, it says phenomena. I thought it said Numa there for a second. Come to think of it as well, yeah, her passive. When she's in the party, you get additional snack rewards after doing daily commissions.
Poisson isn't too far from here, right? It's all a bit nostalgic, I guess. Back when I lived here, all this was still above water.
That's crazy.
All right. I have a general understanding of the terrain changes and sediment accumulation. We can stop here for now. That went smoother than expected. I appreciate the help.
No problem. You
Not
doing
even sure
okay
what they
though,
did.
Sandrone? Seeing your home look nothing like you remember, that can't be easy.
I'm fine. Times change. People change. That's the one thing you can actually count on. I made peace with that a long time ago. You should head back and put them in the aquarium tanks. We finished ahead of schedule, so your crew is probably still on the ship. I'll follow in a bit.
Right. Xavier said he was gonna test out a couple of shots.
Yeah, the crew that she wants to avoid.
I'm sure. I want to take another look around on my own.
Okay then. Want us to let you know when the filming is done?
No need. Columbina relies on Kuvaki to perceive her surroundings. In Nodcry, her senses are heightened because Kuvaki is everywhere. But here, as long as she doesn't activate her abilities,
As long
her
as...
range of perception should be equivalent to an average person's line of sight. I figured that out back in Snezhnaya.
How did you figure that out?
That's oddly specific.
I have hiding from her down to a science. So, what? Things might be a bit different now that she's merged with the Moon Sisters, but I doubt there's been a drastic change.
Yo, what?
The point is, you two can head back. Don't worry about me.
Okay, if you say so. Come find us on the ship if you need anything.
What did you leave for me, Alen? Did you know I would come back? Or did you make it so I would have to?
Oh, the event part, I take it. Yeah, if I include this, it'll be at the end. I'll commit to the actual story quest part right now.
Xavier, we're back!
Was I Carrara just now?
Shh! Quiet on set!
They're filming over there.
Oops, sorry.
Was that Carrara?
What's your take,
Oh wait,
detective?
no, it's the outfit for Charlotte, I remember now.
Bullet wound to the chest. Gunpowder residue on the clothes. The victim must have been shot at close range.
You think it was someone they knew?
Why have we got question
Yes.
marks there?
It's possible the suspect arranged for them to meet at this very spot.
How would this not be
A
Charlotte?
reasonable deduction.
Oh, there we go.
But you're overlooking a crucial clue.
What?
The victim's pocket watch is missing.
And cut! I think we got it! Good work, everyone!
Phew, finally.
Acting was nerve-wracking for me when I first tried it too. Just loosen up, and you'll get used to it in no time.
Severus! Charlotte!
Oh, hello there, you two.
You're filming here too? Oh, so Charlotte's crew must have been the one that asked you to help out, huh, Severus?
Yep, they heard about a potential filming location and wanted to come check it out.
But when we got here, your crew had already beaten us to it. Luckily, Xavier and our director, Lapine Pauline, go way back. In the end, we agreed to just share each other's filming locations.
Yeah, how could I forget the beggiest beggar in all of Begdom?
Considering all the last-minute changes, that's just what Musketeer Pictures needed.
For sure! Based off the scene just now, you must be the star of the film, Charlotte!
You bet! This detective costume really suits me, don't you think?
Yeah, I mean, she kind of is a
for sure.
detective.
You're already right at home lurking in the shadows taking
Yeah.
pictures of this and that. Add a notepad and you're practically method.
Thanks, Miss Chiori. I appreciate the compliment.
I
That
don't
didn't
know.
sound much like a compliment to Paimon.
Yeah, I don't know
So
about that
this
one.
is a film set? It looks like a very happy place.
This must all be quite new to you, Miss Columbina.
Yes. I watched a few films with a friend once, but she thought there was no point if I wouldn't open my eyes. So she stopped inviting me. Looks like I missed out on a lot. True. But being an actor seems like a tough job.
Huh? Most people would swap lives with an actor in a heartbeat. The lifestyle is so glamorous, and the pay is more than generous.
But they have to act out lives that aren't their own, with the whole world watching on in judgment. If they don't do it justice, it must feel like they're letting people down.
I feel like for most people who wouldn't want to go into that stuff, it'd be more so that they don't want to be recognizable. You know, they don't want to suddenly be this famous person where they're having to worry about going out in public and stuff. That's what I was more so thinking about.
That's exactly how it feels. This young lady has quite the unique perspective. Well, that's true. But these actors are here because they want to be and they think it's fun. Most of them, at least.
Not to mention, the film we're shooting is based entirely on you, Miss Columbina. You just need to be true to yourself.
I don't have to pretend to be someone I'm not?
Not at all. Authenticity is what we're after. For example, this first scene opens with you on the boat, sailing to your friend's homeland. You just need to think about that moment in the story and picture how you would feel.
Yeah, by the way, that exact friend, they might not be so missing as we think.
Oh,
Anyway.
okay.
We're all here? Wonderful! Let's head to the deck and get shooting. Oh, and this is for you, dear Paimon. Your clapperboard.
Ah.
Is this the same one Paimon used for the Two Musketeers?
The very same. I saved it just for you.
Thanks, Xavier! Feels like being reunited with an old friend.
Yeah, Paimon's real role in all a real role in all of Tavat.
Of course!
Clapperboarder.
That said, I have a different job in mind for you this time, traveler. Our film is focusing on a single protagonist, so conveying the subtle changes in her state of mind is of the utmost importance. In addition to the actor's own performance, another way we can convey that is through lighting.
Huh? But there's already a lighting specialist, isn't there?
Yes, but it's clear the traveler and Miss Columbina share a deep bond. You might have a better chance of understanding her frame of mind in certain scenes.
Yeah, true.
Oh, that makes sense.
So, what do you say? Willing to take on the role of lighting specialist? It's settled! I leave the job of translating our leading lady's inner thoughts in your capable hands.
Traveler's gonna do every thankless job in existence at this rate.
All right, without any further ado, it's time for production on our film, A Homecoming, to officially begin!
What was the filming inside just now then, if that's not part of the production?
Turning it over to you once again, Director Farina.
All right. Positions, everyone.
Was that something else?
Camera operator, clapper loader, get set up. Let me know when lighting is good to go.
Actually, wait, that was a detective thing, wasn't it? What am I saying?
All you need to worry about, Miss Columbina, is hitting your mark. Other than that, just focus on immersing yourself in the emotions of the moment.
Also, I've noticed I'm able to skip through a lot of the, like, just little cutscene animations, like what it just showed there with no dialogue. It's quite nice they let you do that now.
Okay.
Good. Lighting, are we ready? Ready. All right, quiet on set. 3, 2, 1, action!
This is her homeland.
What?
Columbina.
What happened to Sandrone trying to hide away from her?
Cut! The emotions I'm looking for were definitely there. Let's just try to keep it a bit more natural.
That's as natural
but
as it gets.
definitely keep that gesture at the end. I loved how real it felt. You looked genuinely moved.
Yes, as if the
Alright,
person was there.
If you're ready, let's go for another take. Miss Columbina?
That presence. It kind of felt like Sandrone.
Oh, right, yeah, I can
Alright,
literally skip through that
let's
stuff.
get a move on. That should do it. Let's head back. The filming should be just about done. We made good time. We might even know the location by the end of the day.
You sound pretty happy about that.
Do I? I suppose I've just had enough of these anomalies I've been dealing with. The sooner I can fix them, the better. Anyway, enough chit-chat. We have work to do. Oh, but let's head in through the side door. I don't want to run into the crew on the deck.
Yeah, I wonder why. But also, I wonder if it's going to be that classic thing of when we finally find the place, there's absolutely nothing there. And that's not actually going to be what was left for her at all. She's going to realise it was with her the entire
Alright.
time.
Now we just need to wait for the results. Since we have some time to kill, I suppose I might as well see how this aquarium of yours is coming along. You seemed quite enthusiastic about it, after all.
It's really coming together.
I'm assuming there's 3 acts in this. Oh, damn.
Oh, kind of impressive, actually.
Surely they keep this as a
These must
permanent
be the
thing.
ones we caught the first time we went underwater.
Like it?
It's fine, I guess. Nothing special.
Come on, it sounded like you really liked it just now.
You're that proud of it? Is this a sense of accomplishment or something?
Well, yeah. And it's pretty.
You know it's gonna be gone soon, though, right?
What do you mean?
After the festival, this ship will be returned to the fortress of Meropede, and this aquarium will be no more.
Oh wait, that's a really good point. Maybe you can't go back here. Unless you can go there in Fortress. But I also just realized something now. We've had 2 Harbingers both die and kind of come back. You know, Dottore and now Sandrone. That's kind of
So?
crazy.
So, no matter how much work you put into this place, once the festival is over, it's all just going to disappear.
Not making the most of it when we have the chance is an even bigger waste.
But if you know it's all going to be gone one day, why even bother?
Well,
Because you still get to keep the things you gain along the way. And those are things that can never be replaced.
Doesn't that make losing them even harder?
well, if you put it like that. But the happy memories we make along the way last forever. You just have to take a more glass half full perspective. Not to mention, everything we do here is gonna be on film, so it'll still live on in some shape or form.
And when you look back on it, only happy memories will come to mind.
Not necessarily.
Exactly.
So it's about finding joy in the process itself.
I mean, it doesn't always have to be happy
Traveler!
necessarily.
You're back already?
Just has to be important to you.
What's wrong with that? You say that like it's terrible news or something.
How did you get here? I didn't see you on the deck.
Magic.
Oh, never mind. We need to help Miss Guillotin hide ASAP. The crew is heading over here to shoot any second.
What? They should be done by now.
There was a mishap earlier that cost them some time. I was waiting on deck so I could warn you the minute you showed up. Anyway, you should head back to the captain's cabin right away. They're gonna be here any minute now.
I wonder if Sandrone is going to end up in the film at the end, where they do actually do a reunion on camera.
Ugh,
I can't help but
finally.
wonder that.
That's a wrap for the scenes on the deck. Wouldn't have taken half as long if the wind hadn't snapped our equipment in two.
Oh, Navia.
Too late!
Change of plans then. You'll just have to hide.
Doesn't Lali have some kind of hiding magic? I swear that was their whole thing. Didn't Auroron do it?
Hide? And where exactly am I supposed to do that?
The mist.
Oh, there's a box over there! You can get in that!
Huh? You expect me to...
By the way, I also realised this. When Columbina first thought Sandrone was nearby, why didn't she activate her perception thing? I'm just wondering that.
Do I need my
Seems a
makeup
bit
done
odd.
for the next scene too?
For the love of...
Let me see. Maybe just a quick touch-up.
Huh? Traveler and Paimon? What are you doing here? I thought you took the day off to take care of something.
Huh?
We're helping with the fishing.
Well, it didn't take as long as we were expecting, so we came back early. What about you guys? You're still not done shooting for the day?
No, we ran into an issue that, set us back. It meant Miss Charlotte's crew wasn't able to wrap either. We both still have scenes to shoot in this aquarium.
Oh, that's not ideal. For several reasons. Let us help then. The sooner we wrap, the sooner everyone can get some rest.
And get out of a random
right.
box.
Thanks, you two.
Miss Charlotte's crew can go first then. If I'm not mistaken,
No.
you still have a night shoot later.
No,
Thanks,
no,
Director Farina.
no, you guys can go first instead. I'm sure someone would prefer that.
Of course. Fellow artists should help each other out where we can.
Agreed. Well then, camera, lights, get set up. Actors, give your lines a quick once-over. Let's try to get this in one take. All right, places, everyone. And 3, 2, 1.
What kind of
action.
countdown is that with the fingers?
So, the story ends like this.
Also, I see they don't have the clipperboard thing like Paimon does. They're lacking very much.
But when Duke St. Germanus departed, he clearly said that everything was beyond redemption.
Huh? That sounds familiar. Wait, it's from that novel I came across while researching the numerological array.
He's only a genius when it comes to mechanics, and everything else, he's just an ordinary person.
Huh? What was that noise?
Whatever, I'll just fix it in post.
Also, I just realised, is this what Lali was here for? Was it to see the filming of this or whatever?
Mr. Koba, please don't speak as if I were the accomplice.
Not so hard. This box
Oh,
isn't
whoops.
sturdy enough for that.
This is why I keep saying,
Yeah, she
don't
hit
put
it.
too much trust in Clockwork Mecha. Unlike humans, machines don't have a heart.
Damn.
A heart?
That's right. It's what's on the inside. It's also referred to as someone's soul. You can think of it as a person's core, what makes them unique. In general, though, people don't believe machines are capable of having a soul.
Tell that to Wanderer.
You said my emotion module was faultless.
It is, but that's not quite the same thing.
Do you think I have one then? A heart?
I don't think so. I
Ah.
know so.
Oh, right.
The question is, Do you recognize it within yourself?
That's where you're wrong. I can't believe this. Forcing me to hide in a box and listen to this drivel. Me.
In the end, clocks tick through tranquil years. Fish swim in crystalline springs. No matter how grand a dream is, it will fade away like this. Forlorn, wordless, silent.
And cut.
That was a long one. What did you think?
Oh no, they're redoing
If
it.
she makes them do another take, I'm going to flip a lid. And not just the one to this box.
Oh, there were some weird audio things going on, but acting-wise, it was great. It's a keeper.
Perfect. That means I can get out of this box.
It's our turn. Camera operator, set up for the next scene.
At least they're not hitting the box this time.
In this one, our protagonist peruses an aquarium in a foreign land and gets swept up in memories of her friend. So, in terms of lighting, that's the vibe we're going for. Got that?
Shoot. Paimon thought there'd be a break and Sandrone could slip away. What are we gonna do now?
Break a leg!
Yep, we're headed off to shoot our next scene.
All right, quiet on set. We're about to start rolling. Ready, Miss Columbina? Miss Columbina?
I think she would like this.
Quick, we should roll on this.
It doesn't forage with the others, or prey upon its smaller kin. Instead, it remains where it is, cradled in the coral's quiet beauty, as though the raging cyclones above are of no consequence. And yet, she still stood before the cyclone in the end. So I think that story has it wrong. She is no different than us. She has a heart.
Columbina.
Oh, you got spotted, I think.
Uh-oh. Is she onto us?
What is she doing? Cut!
You okay, Columbina?
How did she get out of the box?
Oh, yes. I just thought...
Why don't we take a short break? It's been a long day of shooting so far. That last take was beautifully organic, though. We can use it as is. No need to go again.
Thanks, Director Farina. But I'm fine to continue.
You're sure? In that case, let's shoot some quick B-roll. Then we can move to our next outdoor scene.
I wonder if Sandrone's out there somehow. I actually don't get how she escaped there.
We're in the clear this time.
Was it just the wrong box?
Ugh, absolutely suffocating.
Was there like another door, maybe?
You
Ah, it
okay,
was the other
Sandrone?
one. Okay.
Right as rain. Come on, let's go check the test results. It's time for me to go home. All right, it should be around here.
You sure?
Give me some space. I'll activate the water insulating mechanism.
The what?
Alain, much like Renee, had long predicted that the water levels in Fontaine would rise. Thanks to his expertise in mechanics, he was able to implement a few simple measures to protect our home from flooding.
I think you
I
just
told him
flooded
there was
it
no
there.
need, that I would just move when the water rose too high. But it would seem he knew a day like this would come.
Wait, this is literally that
Oh.
place.
This is where you used to live? It's beautiful. There's even a garden.
I swear this is the place in that world quest as well.
Back when I lived here, It was my job to tend to the potted plants and flower beds. Still growing strong even after all this time. Who would have thought? If the weather was nice, I would take Alen out in his wheelchair and we would go for a walk. Before long, we started bringing Polonia along too. Come to think of it, I was the only one who could get around easily back then. Polonia always got stuck at some point, and it was up to me to launch a rescue mission. Happy. I suppose they were. Uneventful, but pleasant. Repetitive, but peaceful. It was like living in a world where time didn't exist. Of course, that was all just an illusion. Death still awaits all of us at the end. Oh, all right, enough standing around. Let's head inside. Yep, this place is exactly how I left it. Nothing has changed. What is it? Huh? How did you get... Oh, Arlecchino gave it to you, didn't she?
Oh, that was the thing that
And
gave a hint to her
you
being alive, I think.
read the whole thing. Just so you know, a lot of that was written a long time ago. At that very desk, to be exact. Anyway, since you've already read it, you should just hold on to it. I can always start a new one. Well, feel free to look around. I'm going to start looking for the gift Alen mentioned. Oh, but be careful with the stuff around here. I'm not saying you can't touch anything. Just try not to choke on the dust.
Toys.
Oh, I played with these when I was little. During the first few months after I was created, I mean. At first, Alen and I would play together, but it didn't take long for me to become unbeatable.
Damn.
So, Polonia and I played together instead.
Yeah. These don't look like Paimon's kind of games.
Yeah, we know Paimon.
Logic and math puzzles? Those happen to be my specialty. It's been so long. What do you say? Should we play a few rounds? Let's go with this one. The gears on the left are stacked from largest to smallest.
Oh.
The goal is to move them to the other side in the fewest number of moves.
I think I've done
Just
something
remember,
similar before.
You can't stack a bigger gear on top of a smaller one.
Yeah. Ah. I think I might have messed up. Yeah, wrap this up. No, I don't want to skip there. Restart it, but 10 plus moves, I guess. I don't quite get what I'm doing at this point now. Oh, wait, I can move those, can't I? And then that. Ah. Wait, yeah, I'm a bit lost on what to do at this point. Ah. Oh, wait, no, I do that. Ah. That. Then boom, boom. I think. Wait, no, that. Boom, boom. That's not right. Oh, wait. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. There we go.
Looks like it took you a few extra moves.
Yeah,
My
a
first
few.
attempt was the same. You'll get better with practice.
No, yeah, I got the hang of it as I was doing that. I remember vaguely doing that kind of thing way back.
Well, what did you think of the game?
Yeah, it was actually quite fun.
You showed quite a bit of promise, too. We should do this again sometime. There are other puzzles we could try.
Faded old picture. Oh.
Wait.
The old gang.
People in this picture look kind of familiar.
Oh, this was taken when Alen and Renee were both still at the Fontaine Research Institute. Before their falling out. In his later years, Alen would often sit by the fireplace and stare at this picture, wearing an expression somewhere between guilt and longing. He said he sometimes regretted not helping his friend when he needed it most, even if just to stop him.
Tools.
This was Alen's workbench. Later on, of course, it became mine. It's where both Polonia and I were brought to life. Before Alen was bedbound, This is where he would teach me about mechanics. I would sit and listen, chiming in with questions here and there. Later on, when he got too sick, I took over and would work on Polonia here.
Wow! This house is filled with so many memories! It's so cozy and charming!
You should have seen it in its prime, when people actually lived here. A lit fireplace, a steaming cup of coffee. That's the real deal. You know, we also used to have a mechanical piano that Alain built.
Oh! How chic!
Alain never played it much. He probably wasn't able to at that point. But I managed to
Wait, what
teach
did they
myself.
mean mechanical piano?
Music theory is essentially math after all. Once you learn the patterns, it's not really that difficult. I loved perusing Alain's collection of classical music. The chords and harmonies felt like individual mathematical puzzles. It was fascinating. So I did some composing as well. But as Alain continued to deteriorate, even the sound of music began to grate on his nerves. So I got rid of the piano.
Aww.
Back then, I assumed a piano was like an ordinary clothing rack. Commonplace in every home and easily replaceable. It was only after I left that I realized how hard a good piano is to find.
Yeah, they don't come cheap.
Enough about that. Alain's gift should be just in here. The only things undisturbed before I left were a few of his personal belongings.
Oh.
Wait. There's a hidden compartment at the back of this box. Looks like it's locked with some kind of gear mechanism. Knowing you, Alain, I'm guessing it goes like this, then like this. Got it. Am I a genius or what?
Yeah.
Let's see here. A box?
Well, you gonna open it?
It's heavier than I was expecting. Just how much stuff is in here? A letter? And a bunch of junk underneath it. None of it seems that important.
Now the gift is there,
Wait a
trust.
second. This should be it.
Oh, a cube?
It's a multi-dimensional algorithmic core. Alain would use it to store information.
Eh?
Only Polonia and I have access. All right, I'll start looking into the core and the letter. Feel free to go through the rest of the stuff and see if there's anything useful.
Okay. Hold on. There's another picture in here. This one has writing on the back.
A snapshot of you playing among the plants shortly after you were born. You seem to like these flowers a lot. May you grow and flourish just as they do.
Huh? Wow! Look how happy you are in this picture. You've changed a lot since then, huh?
What's that supposed to mean?
Just that you come off kind of aggressive sometimes. Or, you know, annoyed at everyone around you.
Or at least that
Well
Columbina.
then, people should stop being so annoying. It's not like I'm the one with the problem.
Of course not. Oh, here's something else. Looks like a piece of paper torn out from somewhere. Today, I solved another math puzzle and made a breakthrough on a construction problem the Institute has been stuck on for years. Am I a genius or what?
No, wait, that's
From now on, I should have people address me as Her Highness the Clockwork Princess, unraveler of all reason.
No, nope. No more of that. I thought I tore this page out.
You wrote this? Then how did it get... Wait, there's more writing at the bottom.
You seem to have developed a distaste for this particular entry, considering I found it in the trash.
Damn.
I'm sorry, but I could not help but hold on to it. Forgive me.
Helen! Don't be embarrassed. Everyone goes through a phase like that.
Nonsense. I wasn't even the one who wrote that. It must have been Polonia.
Right.
That's enough. I told you it was Polonia. You know what? We're done with this. No more rifling around in the box. Just put it down and let me read the letter. To my little clockwork princess.
Yeah. Yes, for Polonia. Not for you to read.
Not another word. Got that? If you're reading this,
You've most likely received the gift I left for you. I just hope you didn't stumble across all this while cleaning out my effects or something trivial like that. I once asked if there was something you wished for. Do you remember that? I wonder if time has changed your answer. Regardless, I have another gift. A formula that will allow you to come face to face with the anomaly inside of you. If you even still call her that.
Huh?
Why this gift? To understand that, allow me to wax poetic on the soul once again. I would ask you to stick with me until the end, but I know you will. You always have. I believe a person should be born twice over in their lifetime. First, there's the birth that grants us life. Then, the birth of the soul. It's a matter of transforming the life bestowed upon us into the life we choose for ourselves. And to do that, we must look inward. We must make a conscious choice to define the meaning of our life, instead of allowing the happenstance of our existence to pass us by. This is the process of recognizing the soul that lives within us. You are my proudest masterpiece. I told you that long ago. But to me, you have never been a creation or a machine. To me, you're just like the rest of us. You have a heart. In fact, some theories think of the human brain as nothing more than a machine, and thought the product of its computations. So you see, perhaps we're not so different after all. Your inner machinery is just far more advanced than most.
I think then everyone...
No matter how one looks at it, the heart is a complex thing. A place where logic and reason collide with our emotions. Your computational capacity allowed you to become sentient and develop logical reasoning. But it also granted you something that, on the surface, might seem contradictory. Emotion. Emotions and logic often clash with each other, and those instances of discord can accumulate over time. That is the source of what you refer to as the anomalies within you. As you told me once, you've always known what you don't want. Yet you've never wished for anything in particular, similar to how a blind person can feel when a part of their body is in pain without being able to fully visualize its form. Such is your relationship with your soul. So, what I leave you now is this: a formula that will allow you to see the shape of your soul. For if you want to protect your heart, you must first be able to recognize it within yourself.
of course, whether you use it is entirely up to you. You are, and always have been, free to do as you wish, regardless, whether by my formula or some other means. I trust you will know your heart one day. You always were a fast learner. And the smartest person I've ever known. Ellen. Oh. I'm fine. I've already figured out how this formula works. Let's get out of here and then we can use it.
You made up your mind already? You're gonna do it?
Why wouldn't I? Resolving the anomalies within my core is the reason I came here in the first place. No, I can do this on my own. But, do you want to watch?
What do you mean?
I already know what anomaly I need to resolve. Like Alen said, she's an amalgamation of all the times my logic algorithms have clashed with my emotions.
I take it that this she is what appears in her charged attack.
And by resolve, you mean that literally? Or...
Yes.
But if you, let us in like that, wouldn't that mean letting us see a bunch of your, you know, inner thoughts and secrets?
It's probably just Columbina.
If what Alen said
That's
is
all
true,
we'd see,
then
that's
I'm about to
supposedly
be
secret.
Born anew, or whatever. This is your chance to be lucky enough to witness it. Besides, you already read my whole diary. When it comes to keeping my innermost thoughts to myself, well, I think that ship has sailed.
You mean Polonia's
You
diary?
really sure about this?
How many times do I have to say it? I finally let you in as friends, and you want to question it. Enough with the mushy stuff. Just follow me. All right. With the numerological array, I can construct a simple formula that will allow you to experience what I see and hear in real time.
Oh, just like St. Lolly's scent-sharing technique. Been there, done that.
Sounds like that shaman has some tricks up her sleeve. The arcane and the mathematical are both fundamental laws of this world. Being able to achieve a similar result through both isn't surprising. Anyway, let's get this show on the road. But no comments from the peanut gallery, okay?
The what?
I know I offered, but I still don't want any interruptions.
Don't know what that means, to be honest.
Is this my heart? No, it's probably just the result of Alen's formula. A space dedicated to resolving anomalies. Huh. But it looks like the walls are all... mirrors? You made it. About time. Is that me? From the past? You just spoke of anomalies. Well, here I am. What happens when emotion contradicts reason? Shall we sit down and talk?
Oh, there's actual reflection here. It's cool.
That should do it. Hello? My name is Alain Guillotin. Can you hear me?
Brings back memories, doesn't it? The time we spent here.
Here. I want you to have this.
A notebook?
You can use it to write things down.
I don't need to write things down. I have unlimited memory.
Even so, some things are more important than others, right? You can use it to write about the things that matter.
So you wish me to carry out a basic priority sorting operation?
I suppose you can think of it like that for now. But journaling is also an act of finding oneself. Much like we use wooden stakes to guide a plant to grow in a certain manner, what we choose to write down gives the soul much-needed direction. In the act of choosing what to forget and what to hold on to, we decide what kind of person we want to become.
I don't understand. Like I said earlier, I don't need something like this. This is where we were born. Where our life began. Mornings of tending to the garden. Afternoons spent cleaning, reading, or studying.
Yeah, we had this.
Alen,
What is it?
what are you drinking?
Oh, this? It's coffee. It, makes me more productive.
I want to try it.
Oh, okay. Here.
Bitter. Speaking of, why did you design me with senses? Taste, smell, touch.
Well, I'm not quite sure. It just felt like the right thing to do. I suppose I hoped you might have a life of your own one day, and that you deserve to experience all life has to offer.
Oh. Still bitter. But the smell is nice. I thought those peaceful days would go on forever. You know that's not possible. Maybe. But how was I supposed to know the end was just around the corner? That was just bad luck. Was it? Well, it certainly became a pattern, now didn't it?
No.
Over time, one of the habits we picked up from Elen was a love of coffee. We even took to hosting tea parties. A machine acting like a human. Kind of laughable, right? I suppose that's just what I'm used to. Yeah, that's just what we're used to.
Hey, this place isn't half bad. Great spot for a party.
What are you doing here, child?
More and more people seem to be showing up to my tea parties uninvited. Anyone care to explain?
Can you blame me? I saw Columbina leading Capitano somewhere, and I had to see what that was about.
I had simply asked Columbina where
My
I might
guy.
find Arlecchino. I have business to discuss with her, and Columbina suggested looking here. Tartaglia and I were unaware that this was a private gathering. Apologies for the intrusion. It won't be for long.
Whatever. Just add it to the list of annoying things that have happened today. What's one more? Since you're here, you might as well stay for a cup of tea.
Does he even eat or drink?
See? Told you she wouldn't mind.
Much obliged, Sandrone.
Well, look who we have here.
Never thought you'd be
Good
back.
thing I brought extra desserts. This has turned into quite the occasion.
Capitano, I was just about to go find you.
Pardon the intrusion. Rest assured, I won't sully your gathering with talk of work. We can have our discussion later.
Are we gonna get like all the Archons just in this room at this point?
Spoken like a true gentleman. A certain unmannered 11th seat could learn a thing or two.
Damn.
You know, you really should start being nicer to me, Rosaline. Or I might just snatch that 8th seat right out from under you.
Are we just empty right now, child?
I'd like to see you try.
If you're gonna fight, take it outside. The only mess I plan on cleaning up is tea-related.
Although, to be fair, it's kind of crazy that Charles literally losing to an open spot in 10th right now. I'm just saying.
I still don't understand how our quiet afternoon turned into such a crowded gathering. One by one, people just kept barging in. And then, one by one, they left without a word. Yeah, pretty annoying, huh?
You still wanted them to be there though, didn't you? Oh, big time skip.
Of all my days with the Fatui, the times I spent with you, Arlecchino,
Actually,
and Rosaline, they were my favorite.
nah, never mind. The jump from Elan to the Fatui is probably the bigger time skip, isn't it?
Goodbye, Sandrone.
Don't go, Columbina. We should have just said that. Why didn't we? If we had, would the story have had a different ending? She couldn't stay. There was no future for her here. She would have just faded away.
It's that butterfly
You're
effect,
right.
isn't it?
I suppose that's why you call me an anomaly. Every time you make a decision, there's a voice inside your heart. My voice. Asking to contradict all logic and reason. Why didn't we make her stay? Is it worse to fight for something just to lose it? Or not to have fought at all? Don't you find it unfair? One by one, we keep losing the things we care about the most. But in the end, whether I want to fight for something or cry over all we've lost. You just push it down and pretend not to hear.
Ah.
And now, even Polonia, the other half of Elend's legacy. The last remaining member of our family. Even Polonia is no longer with us. I did everything I could. But it's just like Elend always said. Polonia was one of a kind. There was no replicating what he managed to create. Don't you feel like our connection to the past is fading bit by bit? Like, even the things we have left are slowly slipping away.
Still got Columbina.
I suppose. But you can't move through life without having to say goodbye. And even as we experience loss, there are always new things to be gained. Ever so logical. What's your take, then? It feels like the more I care about something, the faster the world takes it away. It sounds so stupid, but I can't help it. That's the hand life has dealt me time and time again. Why even fight for something that's just going to be lost in the end? Better to never have had it at all. Better if it would all just disappear.
That's such a boring
Dark,
mindset.
I know. But the heart wants what it wants. Maybe the stellar linchpin appeared because of me. Because of what I wish for. I don't think so. Yeah, probably not. What an anomaly wants goes against all logic and reason after all. Well, go ahead and do what you came for. You're here to resolve the anomaly, aren't you? Yes. What's it gonna be? Keeping me imprisoned here like before? Or eliminating me entirely? Like debugging a code? That might actually be a mercy. I don't care. I just don't want to experience the pain of loss ever again. Go ahead. I'm ready. Why do we keep losing everything we care about? I know it hurts, but that's life. I wish... I know. I've always known. Because we've been one all along.
Very nice cutscene.
Sandrone!
I've never really thought of her as similar to Wanderer, but I guess she kind of is when you think about it.
I'm fine.
Especially with that just there.
It's okay to cry, you know.
Cry? You've gotta be kidding me. Save the comforting for someone who needs it, Paimon.
Damn.
The emotional side of my core algorithm. My emotion module has always been fully developed and operational. Elend tried to tell me that too. I've just chosen to ignore her voice all this time.
Right, yeah, the anomaly was not the random thing that appears in her charged attack then.
I suppose. Come to think of it, it's Kind of like the aquarium on the ship.
Yeah?
The aquarium?
Yeah, the happy memory stuff.
The old me took one look at it and saw something I would inevitably lose. So I stopped putting in the effort. Then, one by one, the fish all swam away, and the place became even more bleak and depressing. Pretty pathetic, right?
Don't say that. A lot of people would feel the same. It just shows how much you care about what you have.
Now? After seeing what you've done with the aquarium, I have to admit, I think it's beautiful. It's like you said, we get to keep the things we gain along the way. And those are things that can never be replaced, because we choose to hold them in our hearts.
Well said.
Besides, I've already died once.
True.
I'd be stupid not to make the most of this second chance.
Right. Earlier you, or your inner self, mentioned something about her wish. What was it?
You think that's something you can just ask and I'll tell you? Think again. I may have accepted my emotional self, but I'm not about to go all soft and mushy on the inside and pour my heart out.
It's literally Wanderer, I swear. You know, keeping the same personality and stuff.
That said, taking a step in the right direction couldn't hurt. Starting with cleaning some old aquarium tanks of my own.
Huh?
Metaphorically speaking, I mean. Come on, let's head back to the ship. I need to talk to that shaman.
What about the other person there?
Huh? Resentful lost souls?
You couldn't get comfortable sleeping near the Opera Epicles, right? Well, I bet that's
Please?
why.
Thought it was
The Fountain
Cless.
of Lucine is where all the water in Fontaine gathers.
Oh,
so that's where
true.
the emotions within the water converge as well.
I forgot about that.
Hold on. If it's souls we're dealing with, feeling uncomfortable should have been just the beginning. I should have been able to hear their voices or something.
Nah, that's a traveler thing.
And under normal circumstances, I'm sure someone of your talents would have. The problem is, these souls are no longer complete.
Remind me how they ended up like that again? You mentioned something about them being split apart?
Yes, it's called soul severing. Renee of the Nartsitzenkreuz Ordo came up with it. After learning of Fontaine's impending doom, Renee thought if he could find a means for the soul to live on in perpetuity, it might ensure the world's salvation. Soul severing was the first step of his research. Unfortunately, his theory of the four orthants was imperfect at the time, and a failure along the way caused his physical form to dissipate. Jakob, another member of the Nartsitzenkreuz Ordo, sought to carry on Renee's legacy and restore his physical form. He even used some of the people who stood in his way as test subjects for his research.
By severing their souls?
Yes. After Renee successfully awakened, the two continued their research, and all the severed souls ended up merging into Renee's consciousness. After you saved Fontaine by turning Fontainians into true humans, these souls returned to the ley lines. But the souls severed before Renee awakened had nowhere to go, doomed to forever wander the waters of Fontaine as listless spirits.
Almost as if they exist outside the bounds of this world. Unrecognized by the ley lines or fate. No wonder I couldn't sense them.
Yeah, I don't really remember that stuff, to
but
be honest.
over time, they began to fuse with other entities. Their inner resentment lured in all sorts of evil beings, which corrupted and defiled them into nothing more than accumulations of filth. But the full transformation must have been recent. Otherwise, the Udex surely would have noticed. Wait, no, he must know already. That would explain the underwater melazine patrols.
Ah.
No wonder I kept running into officers from the Mara Chaussee Phantom earlier.
In that case, let's go find Nervalette and we can sort it out together.
No, not just yet.
Why not?
For one, the diplomatic castle alone would be a nightmare. Even though I haven't reported back to Snezhnaya yet, I'm not planning to leave the Fatui anytime soon. Besides, with me here, success is a done deal. Involving other people would just complicate things.
Yeah, but Nervalette's like... You can do it in a jiffy, I swear.
All I need is for Miss Lolly to help pinpoint the location of this monstrosity. Think you can do it?
With my eyes closed. This is what I do. I'm a lot better at it than manning a desk, at least. But, how exactly do you plan on resolving this soul stuff? Even to me, there's no obvious answer. Seems pretty complicated, all things considered.
Just trust me. I have the perfect solution.
Oh, alright. If you're that confident, we'll follow your lead. Why the sudden interest in helping Fontaine with this, Sandrone? You never knew Renee and the others, right?
Well, same as Arlecchino, it's still a hometown.
No, I didn't. And you're right. This problem has nothing to do with me. I wouldn't get within 10 feet of the Nartsitzenkreuz Ordo or its members. But in his later years, Elen told me he regretted not helping his best friend when he needed it the most. He also felt sorry towards Marianne for being too lost in his mechanical research to look after her properly. If he were still with us, I think he'd do the same. He might have a few choice words to say about it, but even after everything, he wouldn't leave his friend's mess for someone else to clean up. Friends shouldn't hold grudges or leave behind regrets. Fixing what happened between him and Renee was one of his greatest wishes. All I'm doing is fulfilling it in his stead.
You know, you really do seem a little different now.
You mean everything that just happened wasn't for nothing? Why, thank you for pointing out the obvious, Paimon. Just washing off the grime of the past. Turns out, a lot can build up after being ignored for so long.
What is that face?
What's this about aquarium tanks all of a sudden? They go off on some grand adventure and what? Now they have their own private code?
Yeah.
Stupid.
All right then, Seatlolly. Tracking this thing down is up to you.
Huh? Oh, right. No problem.
You got this, Granny Eatsley!
You! Come with me to Hotel de Boer for a drink. Right now.
What about the thingies?
Why? Because I said so! Miss Guillotin? I'll report back on the location tomorrow morning. Just need a drink or two first to bolster me up.
Well, don't let me keep you.
All right, you. Time to go. I've got scores that need settling.
Huh?
I don't get it either. But yeah, it seemed very animated in this quest, I will say.
Lolly sure drank a lot last night, huh? Wonder if she's even awake.
Yeah, I guess they skipped over that part.
Good morning.
Ah! Columbina! Oh, you sure know how to make an entrance. What are you doing here?
We just finished filming a last-minute scene, so I came up to get some fresh air. The others are still down below discussing what the final scene should be.
You mean, how it should end?
Yes, they're torn between whether the heroine should reunite with her old friend or not.
About that.
Ah, because the whole point is that she came to her friend's homeland to search for her, right? Oh, Paimon almost forgot the plot!
Yeah, the plot is a bit lost with Columbina right now, I can't lie.
Yes. Director Farina and Miss Chiori think a tragic ending where the two never meet would be more poignant. But Director Xavier thinks having the two reunite would make for a more touching and heartwarming ending. Me? I'm not sure. On a personal level, of course I want to see her again. Of course I want to experience that moment where we reunite. Even if it's just for the cameras.
Here's the thing though, if she's not wanted to act stuff out, then what should actually happen in this is what actually then happens. So, like, no, if she actually does meet Sandrone in a bit, then have that as the ending for it. If she doesn't, then don't have it, you know?
But that means an actor would have to take her place.
Exactly.
And that makes me feel...
Oh.
Huh?
Yeah, don't look so worried. Making a film is supposed to be fun. But besides, it's all gonna work out.
Yeah.
You can trust Paimon on that.
Work out? How?
I don't know.
Well, you know.
It just will.
Yep, exactly.
Okay, I trust you. I'll just focus on having fun for now.
Well, look who we have here. Traveler and Paimon.
Oh, the lighting specialist and clapper loader that never were.
Huh?
Yeah. We kinda went AWOL, didn't we?
Oh, that's right.
Sorry about that.
Seriously, don't worry about it. Everything's going smoothly on our end, so just do what you need to do.
You seem to be in better spirits now, Miss Columbina. I apologize if our earlier discussion put you on the spot.
It's okay. I'm fine now. The Traveler and Paimon talked me through it.
So, what are your thoughts on the ending then? Should we have them reunite or not?
Just look at
We
the end of the
should
quest.
Tie everything up in bows.
Huh?
Lolly, we're here!
Oh, right on time.
Well, yeah. We weren't the ones who drank our weight in alcohol yesterday.
What? Are you suggesting Granny can't handle her liquor?
Yeah.
It takes a lot more than that to get me drunk.
You sure? We've seen it a few times.
'Cause, you stopped making sense after a while.
Did I? Huh. News to me. I didn't say anything too crazy, I hope.
Yeah, hopefully not that, like, colour is red, danger is red, or whatever the thing was now.
Let's see. You spent half an hour bad-mouthing Auroron,
Damn.
half an hour complaining about work, an hour talking about light novels, and, Paimon kind of fell asleep after that.
The grandson got trash talked.
Are they gone?
Oh, the crew? Yeah, we bumped into them on the deck, but they just left. Wait, but now that everything with your core is sorted out, what's stopping you from seeing Columbina? She misses you a lot.
I just want to deal with this mess first. Besides, this is a perfect chance to make her jump for once. I have to plan it out more. But enough about that. Were you able to pinpoint the location of our target?
Of course. When Granny Eatsley promises something, she delivers.
Great, let's see. The Morte region. Oh, wait, this is the Tower of Gestalt.
Is that the narcissism
place? The
place?
souls were severed. Is that the source of the resentment? Or is it the Narcissism Kreuz Ordo in general?
Let me come with. This thing's movement isn't fixed. If it's not at this location when we get there, I can use a ritual to summon it.
You've already gone to more than enough trouble.
I don't mind. These old bones have nothing better to do anyway. Summoning a spirit isn't going to do me in. Besides, if I don't go, they'll just have more inside jokes I can't join in on.
Yeah?
All right then.
I guess.
I appreciate it.
Let's not tell Sweet Lolly that Traveler knows, like, basically everyone into that at this point.
There's no time to lose. Let's head out.
Now that I think about it, this is probably the only opportunity you get to be able to use cats you don't have underwater. Because normally you don't get to do this swimming thing in, like, you know, a quest or anything.
Huh, no sign of it so far.
Should I start the summoning ritual?
Suppose she's
Let's
not...
drain the water from this floor of the tower first. It'll make it easier to move around.
I'm surprised she's not wondering how on earth she can breathe underwater. Well, I mean, she probably knows because of Fontaine, but, you know, that she doesn't find it weird or anything. Wait, even Paimon's fine now that I think about it.
Wait, we can do that?
Of course. Alan and Renee both saw the future that awaited Fontaine and even shared a few methods for waterproofing buildings. The principle behind it is, not important. Just unlock the mechanisms in the order I tell you.
Right. Wait, is this Is this Travel Electro? They are. I guess for the stellar conduct. Wait, does that mean there's combat at some point?
Ready?
Yeah. When this thing appears, I'll try talking to the souls inside. But more than likely, they've already been driven to madness. If communication fails, we'll have a battle on our hands.
Well, there's the combat.
In that case, Paimon better find a hiding spot.
If a fight does break out, I should be the one to deliver the final blow. Trust me on that.
Understood. All right, I need quiet. Wandering spirits drifting along the tides. Hear me now. Broken souls, silenced, torn apart, and forsaken. Follow the traces of the past and return to us.
Bit off center, I
Let
can't lie.
resentment recognize resentment.
Can't be
Let
annoying to
vile
see.
entities be drawn together. And in this place, take form once more.
What now? Is that it? This is exactly why I deal in math, not magic. How are we supposed to know what stage the spell is at? It's like there's no logic to speak of. Mechanical science is so much easier to...
Watch out!
Oh, a hydrotopia thing again.
Hey, you! Or whoever's inside of you. I need you to listen to me. I'm a descendant of Fontaine's Lord Artificer, Hélène Guillotin. I can make you whole again and return you to the ley lines. You just need to work with me here.
Sandrone!
Shh. Looks like talking this out is off the table. All right, plan B. Time to blow off some steam.
I don't recognize this music. I don't think they like the narcissistic Crow's auto thingy particularly, Bob.
The wrong person. I didn't even know that.
yeah, don't know them, right? I don't think they're with us anymore. I think they might have passed away already, guys.
I told you I'm not like them. I'm stronger. Inverted. World formula. Reversion.
Oh, they got fully demolished, what?
Be at peace among the tides. Lost souls.
Is it over?
That was easy.
Yep, told you it'd be a piece of cake.
How did you do that back there?
That creature was nothing special. Add a bunch of souls with nowhere to go, a touch of malicious energy, a few impurities, and a whole lot of resentment. And that's what you get. All I did was separate the original souls from the rest of the filth, allowing them to be accepted by the current rules of the world. The principle behind the world formula is divergence. Starting from a point of origin, it deconstructs and reconstructs the possibilities of the world to find certain answers. So, it would follow that reverse calculating the world formula allows us to achieve convergence and restoration instead. Using a numerological array, I was able to do just that. It's similar to the concept of homological reduction in mathematics.
Yeah, I've no idea
I
what that
reduced
is.
them to the basic fundamental essence of their being without changing their underlying nature. That meant... never mind.
I think I finally understand how Outlanders feel when I ramble on about shaman stuff.
Damn.
Point is, it was super impressive. You really are amazing, Sandrone.
You're just realizing that now? Ahem. Enough about that. We should get going. I'll go reset the mechanisms inside the tower. See you back on land.
Like Princess of Clockwork, or whatever it was called. Clockwork Princess.
Well, that's one old mess for the books. Glad to have that over and done with. Feels nice to do a good deed every once in a while.
You helped everyone out a bunch and not cry too. Kinda seems like you're just a good person at heart.
I wouldn't be so sure. I'll be heading back to the Fatui soon enough. You two are too trusting sometimes.
Well, we're going off to Snezhnai, which is like the heart of the Fatui.
fine. Just don't say I didn't warn you when it comes back to bite you.
Well, where to next? Back to the ship?
Yeah, your personal business, the Narcitsan thing, it's all resolved. That means you can see the people that need seeing now, right, Sandrone? Oh, everyone's gonna be so happy you're back!
You wouldn't catch me dead admitting to this before, but... yeah, I really have missed everyone. Columbina's a special case, though. This time, I'm definitely getting her back for all her annoying antics over the years.
I don't know if she's gonna get angry though. She's just gonna be happy, I think.
She'll sense me coming from a mile off. How am I gonna...
Outplayed.
Sandrone? Is it really you? You're back? You didn't tell me. You avoided me. Why? Sandrone?
Now we're even.
I missed you so much.
That makes one of us, idiot. I'm here, Columbina.
Sandrone.
Don't ruin the moment. Or I'll start thinking about how you teleported me to a random location after I explicitly told you to stop doing that.
I don't think she realizes the cameras.
And scene!
Yeah.
Bravo! Bravo! We got it! This is exactly the ending I was hoping for.
Huh? Where did you just go, Miss Columbina? You vanished! And then the next second you were back hugging this, new friend here.
That was all on camera?
Yeah, caught in 4K.
Yeah. Well, the camera was already rolling and it happened so fast, so... yeah.
Hold on. This must be...
Yep, my best friend. The one I was looking for. I never thought I'd actually get to see her again. I'm just... so happy.
I think she just went back to her old self. I don't know why. Yeah, I have no idea
Plus,
why.
The film got a happy ending too. It's all thanks to you, Sandrone. Sandrone?
You couldn't stop being annoying for 1 second! Columbina!
There we go. Oh, right, yeah, the film. Credits that we can't read. Oh wait, you gotta watch it in the thing. Ah. Very grand.
As expected, going to the opera house is the true way to enjoy a film.
Yeah?
You get to see the audience's reaction in real time, too. The endings seem to be received quite well.
Basically gonna be a cinema at that point then.
I can't believe you let us include that in the final cut, Sandrone!
You even agreed to help us reshoot a couple of shots. Thanks a million.
Most of it was caught on camera already, so it's not like I had much of a choice. Besides, the film I'm in is going to be anything less than perfect. What are you laughing at?
Nothing. It was just interesting to see us on screen together.
Notice she hasn't had the mask on ever since Sandrone's been back.
I'm glad this moment is going to be preserved forever.
Just a pity we didn't take home the Farina Award this time around.
Oh, it's probably the
Well,
Charlotte one, right?
artistic films can rarely compete with commercial ones. You should have prepared yourself for this the minute you changed the script.
True.
Oh, did I hear someone mention the Farina Award?
Come on, don't gloat.
Yeah.
I won't. Our crew winning the Farina Award was a team effort after all. Costume design, script adaptation. Ooh, and the practical effects were so realistic. The flames and explosions even made me jump while we were filming.
A lot of the effects were based on actual items the Special Patrol confiscated from criminals. Who knew they'd serve another purpose, right?
But it turned out amazing. Really brought the thrilling scenes from the novel to life. Fontaine's film industry is seriously impressive.
Which film did you vote for, Silali?
Isn't it obvious? Great Detective Herlock, of course.
Yeah.
That's the whole reason I'm here.
You all should be proud, though. A lot of critics are saying really good things about your film, too. Longing and loss, searching for something even after it's gone. It's a film that makes you think about life and how important it is to explore those themes.
Well, that is what the art of storytelling is for.
Watching a film with friends is so much fun. There's so much to talk about.
Ooh, let's throw a celebration later then. We're all old friends. Oh, we could find a place and chat to our heart's content.
How about the Wingalette?
That's perfect. Friends and family are more than welcome too. So if you want to bring people, don't be shy.
You all can head over first and make yourselves at home. I'll bring over some refreshments in a bit. I just have one more stop to make first.
Can I come?
Fine. Not like you'd listen if I tried to stop you.
Wait, is this?
Yes. Here lies Lord Artificer, Elaine Guillotin. This is his grave.
Oh.
I'm sorry, Ellen. I'm sorry this is the first time I've been back since leaving Fontaine. I should have come to see you more often. I got your gift. I even cleaned up one of the Nartsitzenkreuz Ordo's messes along the way. Our home is just as quiet and warm as it always was. The flowers in the garden are still thriving. I'll make sure to tend to them more often from now on. Polonia received irreparable damage in battle. I should have taken better care of your invention. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he should have. He'd have been part of the kit if he didn't die, I reckon.
Polonia was family to me. Just like you. You always said I was a fast learner. But I'm not so sure. It took me far too long to learn the things that truly matter. I never said this to you back then, but... Thank you for creating me. For giving me the chance to experience life. Being your family meant everything to me. Absolutely everything.
Can I say a few words as well, Sandrone?
Don't need my permission.
Hello, Mr. Guillotin. I'm Sandrone's friend. You don't need to worry. Sandrone is doing great. Not only is she a brilliant scholar, she's made a whole bunch of friends, too. And she takes great care of them.
As if...
She'll never admit it, but she's always there when her friends need it the most. I wouldn't even be here without her. So, if she ever needs help, her friends will be there in a heartbeat, including me. That's what best friends are for.
Columbina.
What else? Oh, she likes drinking bitter coffee, listening to piano music when she can't sleep. Turns out she even likes giving hugs.
No, wait! Don't tell him all that!
Huh? I don't
He probably already
understand.
knows that.
I didn't think you'd want to hide things from him.
Well, yeah, but there are still things I don't want to say.
Okay. I'll come by myself and tell him for you then.
That's not what I meant. All right. Enough with the speeches. If no one has anything else to add, let's just leave it there.
Should we say a few words too? Kinda seems like Columbina said it all. Oh, great idea!
Goodbye, Ellen.
You made it! The party's already started. Oh, but, you didn't bring anyone else along? I thought you headed out to invite some friends.
We did invite a friend, actually. She'll be here soon. She's even bringing some desserts to have over tea. You should join us later, Miss Farina.
Wait. No. There's only one person they'd know from Fontaine. Oh no.
I do love a tea party.
No.
Then don't mind if I do.
Farina, don't go. It's a trap. No.
This seems like a fun occasion. Let's go talk with everyone.
Good idea! We'll introduce you to all our old friends.
What a dream come true!
Oh, I might skip through this part.
If this was the Masters
Yeah,
of the
what
Night
is this?
Wind,
It's happened twice
these
now.
kids
Do you mind if I leave up some of the installations so the people back at the fortress can also enjoy the aquarium?
Huh?
Like I said before, I just think it would be good for the inmates who clean and maintain the winglet to see their work put to good use. Besides, maintaining an aquarium is sure to be a lot more interesting than scrubbing rust off the walls and deck.
Yeah, gets the animals as well.
Of course I don't mind. I'm grateful you even want to keep it.
Great. Then it's decided.
That's amazing, Sandrone. We should go hang out at the Fortress of Meripede later then.
Yeah, yeah.
You do know you just invited me to hang out in prison, don't you?
And speaking of justice, this should be interesting.
Nervalat! You came to the celebration too!
Yes. I can only hope my presence does not make anyone ill at ease.
Who's this?
All right! This is Nervalat, the Udex of Fontaine. And this is Columbina and Sandrone.
We're gonna have a dialogue between the two people that many would probably consider almost like a Hydro Archon.
Greetings.
Hello.
These two must be the Fatus and former Fatus related to the recent incident in Nordcry. I read about them in the diplomatic report.
Spot on.
The Udex? Oh, the dragon that cries a lot.
Oh, well.
Jeez, Columbina. That's your takeaway from all those Fatui meetings? Seriously?
Is that truly how I'm portrayed in the Fatui's intelligence?
Wait, they know he's
you
a dragon?
must put a lot of people in prison then.
Well, it would be more accurate to say I pass judgment on their crimes. All trials in Fontaine strive for fairness and justice, so as to avoid imprisoning the innocent.
So, only the people who deserve it get sent to prison.
Well, deserve is quite a subjective metric, is it not? At the very least, I can promise that in every trial over which I preside, I make every effort to deliver a fair verdict.
Oh.
Oh, for the love of... what is she doing now?
I'll go to the Fortress of Meripede.
You seem like a good dragon. Not the kind that throws people in prison for no reason.
Does Columbina know, like, the whole dragon stuff's, like, really top secret?
I think we can get along just fine.
Well, thank you. Then she punched me because...
Sorry, Nervalat. She thinks that's a sign of friendship.
Where does she even pick up weird habits like that?
Ah, I see. I believe I have observed people on the streets of Fontaine expressing affection in a similar manner. I suppose I now know what it feels like. Yes, quite abrupt.
Yeah, no, like maybe don't punch them back there.
You know, these two are surprisingly alike.
Well, it's been quite some time
Oh,
since
no.
the three of us gathered to drink tea like this.
Bruno is here.
But your tea is as good as ever, Sandrone.
Of course it is. The pastries you brought aren't half bad either, Arlecchino.
I'm glad to hear it. Are they to your liking, Miss Farina? If I remember correctly, this particular cake is your favorite.
It's not poisoned or anything,
Yes,
don't worry.
thank you. The tea and pastries are absolutely delicious. I can't believe I'm casually sipping tea with 3 harbingers. Or are some of them former harbingers? Who knows?
Yeah, no one really knows anymore, to be honest.
Due to diplomatic reasons at the time, our last tea party was rather tense. Wasn't it, Miss Farina?
You could say that.
You have my apologies. But this is simply a casual gathering of close friends. So I do hope you can relax and enjoy yourself.
Of course! I appreciate the hospitality, in both cases. Next time, let me be the one to treat all of you.
I'm sure we'd all be delighted to have you join us more often. The same goes for you two.
Well, we'll be in Sandrone, so maybe, yeah.
Of course we should do this again. We've all been through thick and thin together by this point.
This is nice, Sandrone. It reminds me of the happy times back in Snezhnaya, when things were so lively.
Yeah. To be honest, I never thought these gatherings would feel this lively ever again.
Well, I think I speak for all of us when I say we're truly glad you're back, Sandrone.
Me too. I've realized that holding on to what matters doesn't just mean protecting what you already have. By reaching out and striving for something new, you can gain much more than you think.
No, that certainly doesn't sound like something the old you would say.
Well, I'm only going to say it once, so don't get used to it.
Who knows? Perhaps your tea parties will only get livelier from here on out. Once you return to the Fatui, we'll have more opportunities to keep in touch in any case.
I want to spend more time together too. But I don't want to go back to the Fatui.
Damn, that's tough.
Well, Notcry isn't too far from Snezhnograd. It shouldn't be hard to find a place where we can all get together.
Oh, and then I can sing for you. Or put on some of your favorite music. Just like the old days.
Yeah, sing at her door while she's trying to sleep.
Speaking of music, I spotted a mechanical piano below deck. Is it yours, Miss Guillotin?
Yes. Reclaimed, I suppose you could say.
Why don't you play something for us?
Huh? In front of all these people?
Yes, why not? You play so well.
Yeah, come on! Just a little. Please?
For the love of... Fine! One piece, and that's it.
Last Harbinger we saw on a piano was Dottore, by the way. Oh, that is quite the piano. Wait, and she's just playing her own theme tune, what? Has it just been performing this quest that it's taken upbeat mode? Oh wait! Wait, no, it might have been one of the non-Cry Archon quests now that I think about it. Like literally her death or something. Is one of those kind of things. Yeah. Really good ending, actually, to that. Oh,
All right,
right,
Musketeer
of
Pictures.
course.
Everyone ready?
I'm not sure I should be in this one.
Of course you should. You might have primarily helped out another crew this time, but you're still a member of Musketeer Pictures.
All right, thanks.
Can I be in the picture too?
Of course, Miss Veronique. I would have loved to have you in the last one, too, if circumstances had allowed it.
Thank you, Director Xavier.
I think I remember now. I think they were quite literally trying to kill someone. There was something crazy like that. I think the story that they wrote out was actually real, or something like that.
Do I really have to be front and center?
You're one of the lead actors! Of course you do!
Nervous, Sandrone?
No. All right. Look at the camera. And 3, 2, 1.
Musketeer Pictures!
Damn, I could have used that for the thumbnail, couldn't I? Couldn't pause it in time. But I guess that's it, isn't it? I think the other quests are just for the actual event part, right? To be honest, I think it might be best to leave it there instead. I don't think like anything from the event would be like really that worth it. It's not really related to that quest anyway. It's a bit off, isn't it? So I think it's best to just leave it there. So yeah, I thought this was such a good quest. And I will say, my view of Sandrone as a whole has taken a complete 180 since when we first saw her in Nodcry. At first, like, I really just thought of her as like this, I suppose almost like a way more annoying version of how Farina was when she was first introduced.
Where do you want to go next? If you'd like to see Liyue's tourist spots, I have a few references.
So like, yeah, I really wasn't too bothered by her at all. But no, from all of the Nodcry Archon quests, and this story quest of course, I've started to think that no, she actually does have like a great character to her. Also, I just realised the irony of the line he just said there, given what this quest was like. I think as well, just the theme of the quest. I have noticed just in general as well, there have been so many characters that have that mindset of what's the point of doing anything because it's all gonna go away anyway, or like what's the point of getting close to people if they're all gonna like leave you eventually or whatever. Really is a common theme in this game. Or just off the top of my head, Linnea's story quest for example, the sibling had that kind of mindset, didn't she? The only thing I found a bit of a shame is that they didn't just put it as like a story quest. And of course, next quest I'll have is this one, which might get even crazier, who knows. I also feel like overall this was a nice ending to really round up the whole like Narcissus and Croix Ordo stuff. And yeah, with all of that being said, I'll see you all in the next one.